Hey, good morning, everyone. This is Brian Kelly, and I'm reporting to you from my man cave here in Garner, North Carolina. It's about 4 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time, and I am wide awake. Got up, I couldn't, Have you ever been laying there and you just can't sleep and say, okay, let me just get up and be productive and do something. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. While everyone else is sleeping, I am up. So I thought I would just make a quick video. Um, and you're probably thinking, why are you pointing this video at this camera at this world map here? I'll tell you that in just a few minutes, but let me just tell you a quick story here. So as you guys know, I do day trading, and I primarily trade the E-mini S&P 500. I trade the Dow also, but that's my primary thing, the E-mini S&P 500. A lot of people I know do the Forex and things like that, but that's okay. I prefer the S&P because it's highly regulated here in the States. And, it's easy to get your money once you make your money. You don't have to go through a lot of red tape. It's a matter of submitting a request and you get your money right away. And that's a good thing. That's always a good thing. And so I have a training course out there. That's very straightforward, very simple, and that sort of thing. And so I get a lot of solicitations from a lot of people that offer trading courses. I own a lot of them, and some are good, but most are not that good. And one thing in my course I talk a great deal about is um, time, but the amount of time people have to spend trading. And most people who purchase my courses, purchase a lot of courses, don't have a lot of time. They work full time jobs, and they kind of want to do this on a part time basis, which is fine. But they just don't have the time to sit there for 8 hours a day and watch a chart and make moves and that sort of thing. And a lot of the courses I find out there are just that. You got to sit there and wait for the everything to line up perfectly before you can take that trade. And realistically speaking, that's not realistic, to be honest with you, because if you don't have a lot of time to do that, then it's not really worth your time. Um, and so I got a solicitation from a guy who he's been kind of hot. Well, it's not a guy, but it's more or less a company that been I get their emails like every day and everything like that. And so anyway, he was talking about a particular trading course that he had where at the very beginning of the day, the open of the New York Open for trading, you can make some serious money with his methodology. And again, I've seen a lot of courses and that sort of thing. So I decided, I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing just out of curiosity. I use my own course, but I said, out of curiosity, I want to see what this guy has to offer because he's got like really good ad copy and he really explains, what his course will do for people and so forth and so on. So I decided to go ahead and get it, and with it came some software, which to me was like, oh gosh, totally useless. It really was. So I got the information. It cost me was about $500, and so I said, okay, well, I'll go ahead and get it, and I got it, and I looked it over, and I read it, and I'm like, okay, and basically it's like you get like one trade per day, and it's not, you have to sit there and wait, pretty much wait probably 2 3 hours just to get that trade. And I'm like, okay, one trade, wait 2 3 hours. Compared to mine, where you're trading probably 45 minutes, you get three trades. You can get more trades if you want to, but I'm say to get three trades, you can do more. And you know, his course was good, but in reality, mine's was just as good or better because of the amount of time and the amount of money that you could potentially make if you were to trade even more than three times per day, and that can definitely be done. And again, I'm not knocking it, but considering how much the course was, and considering he's saying he got this software. I put the software, I downloaded the software, which is a pain in the neck to do that, but it really didn't really clog my charts up and just made things a lot worse than it is. You know, without it. And so I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I'm not being biased or anything. It's just that I just think that trying to make things complicated when they don't have to be is something that I don't do in my course. Again, I've owned a lot of different courses and I've learned a lot of different things, and I actually use this methodology that I actually teach you in my course. And I want to make things as simple. I mean, I'm talking about drop dead simple as possible. If this occurs, so and so occurs, then take the trade. If it doesn't occur, then you don't take the trade. I mean, it's like that. And that's how I see things. And again, I'm not charging you $500. I'm not charging you anywhere near that. Um, and I think I have a pretty good product. I'm not knocking this person's product, anything like that. My main concern is just the fact that you have to sit there and wait for so long to take the trade, and it's just and I won't go into all the technical details, but there's a lot to me. There's a lot of, I mean, you're taking a trade, and then a lot of times I'm finding there's a lot of, once you get into the trade, it begins to go negatively against you. And ultimately it reaches your goal, but when you don't understand this. So when you're in a trade, when you get into a trade and things begin to go against you and you start seeing, minus $25, minus $50, minus $100, minus $200, that does something to you psychologically. Okay. And it says, okay, well, I'm going to get out of this trade because I don't want to keep losing my money. But, you know, um, a lot of times you don't. It's just you have to weather the storm. But it's all about getting into a trade at the optimal position. I don't really see that with this course that I just bought from this guy. Um, I just don't see that. But again, you do get your destination for the most part with the course. Um, but again, that's just kind of a rough thing to go through. you know. Um, but my course is, you're not going for large chunks of points. 3, 4, 5 points. You're going for 2 ticks, a half a point. So that's pretty easy to get that, and you're doing that over and over again. And as you gain more confidence, you are scaling up. Instead of trading one contract, you say you're trading three, then five, then 10. Like something like that. So I don't want to keep you in the market a long time. And that's just the bottom line. So, that's what it's all about. I'd like for you, if you're interested in this thing, I'd like for you to go to this website right here. Actually, it's not a website; it's a YouTube video. Go directly to their secretwealthprogram.com. Just type that in, hit the button, hit the enter button. It's going to take you directly to I think it's like a 20-minute long video that explains more of what this is all about. Once you watch the video, it's a still video. Just watch and listen to the video. If you're interested, then it will instruct you to send me an email, and then at that point I'll tell you how much the course is going to cost you, as well as exactly what you will be receiving once you place your order. And the reason why I put this on this map, two reasons. I like this. I love this map. I bought this off of Amazon. I just love like different countries and see how the bodies of water, things like that. So it's really cool. But the reason why I put this on here is because guess what? When you make money, whether it be in this course or any other of my courses, whatever, you can see this world, this beautiful world that we live in. You can take trips. You'll have the money to do that. Most people are in the United States, but I mean, look at this great big, just the world that we live in. You got Africa down here. You got South America. You got Europe and Asia, Australia, all this. Well, I've been to not I've just been to a lot. I've been to China before. My brother lived in China for several years. I've been on different cruises, but this is a big world that we live in, guys. And you know, most people say, "Well, I can't afford to go places and do things," and yeah, I understand that, but I'm offering you something that will allow you to make enough money where you can do that. You can hop on a plane and go, to I don't know, go to Italy or go to France or Germany or one place I haven't been to is I want to go to where's that, Switzerland. They have the Swiss Alps, beautiful. My son, he went there, sent me some pictures, and oh my gosh, it's like really nice. So that's one place I do want to go. I mean, all in the Caribbean and everything like that, but that's just. But I mean, I'm gonna be doing a lot more traveling, especially now that the COVID thing is has kind of gotten better and everything. So we got to figure this out because I have a 6-month-old daughter. So I'm thinking, okay, well, before before she was around, we could just hop on a plane and go anywhere we want to. But now that she's here, we can't do that. So you got to figure out a way to, I guess, have to wait maybe a year or so for her to get more, a little bit older, so we can take her along with us and everything. Gosh, I don't know how I got on that subject, but anyway, yeah, trading, E-mini trading, SP 500. So here's a website. Here's a video rather, secretwealthprogram.com. Take a look at that video. If you have questions, please give me a call, and I can kind of explain to you a little bit more. But this is a serious business. I mean, this is something that you don't have to, depend on anyone, like send out postcards. Nothing wrong with that, but send out postcards and flyers and wait for people to send you money. No, this is a specialized skill that you can learn. I mean, literally learn in a matter of a day or so. Really, to be honest with you, get everything set up and begin to hit the ground running. And this is something. It's kind of like learning how to swim or riding a bike. Once you learn this, you won't forget it. You'll have it in your head, in your brain, hardwired in your brain, and you literally can take that skill and make as much money as you would like to. And I don't mean that in a cliche way. I really do sincerely mean that when I say that. All right. So anyway, that's it. That's all I really have to say. Hope you guys have a fantastic Friday, and I will talk back with you later. Again, if you have questions, feel free to give me a call. Make sure you watch that video before calling me, though, because it kind of explains what this is all about. I would greatly appreciate that, okay? All right, have a good day. Bye.